really made a statement to the league.
And, Kevin, no matter what happens, this is a great opportunity for both teams. They say iron sharpens iron. The only way you get better is by facing challenging opponents.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. And it's Brooks in at the 3 slot. Now, here's Bain. Boy, he just disappeared against Dallas when they needed him the most. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots from 14. Got a piece of it. And here we go. The Mavericks in a fast break.
Well, you want some unselfishness from a guy who's capable of scoring. And Tim Hardaway says, you know what? My teammate's open. I'm going to get him the ball.
Outside, Bain. Out of bounds. Dallas will take possession. About a minute played so far here in the first. Doncic finds McGee. Here's prime time. Down low. And Green slams it in.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Now here's Brooks. He's been a factor in their offense on most nights with his scoring average at nearly 16 points a game. Greg, they're in a rhythm offensively, really cooking.
And the opposition looks helpless to stop them right now.
Here's McGee. That shot off the mark. And it's Memphis the other way. They come into this one following the loss to the Mavericks.
And if you had to point to one problem in that game, it was their rebounding. Flat out terrible.
Well, the numbers back up that assertion, no doubt about it. And sometimes it's about, hey, we've got to get on the glass and make sure they're feeling us all night long. They didn't do that.
Sinks the triple. That's 7 points for prime time.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Grizzlies have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. And the Mavs fans are hoping this team, Doris, is poised to repeat the success of the early 2000s.
Well, Kevin, I think you have to look at the deep run into the playoffs from last year where they finally figured out the pieces they need to have around their great star, Luka Doncic. Obviously, you need shooting across positions, but I think one thing you need to consider if you're the Dallas Mavericks, paint protection is critical. High-level defenders are critical. So do you need that presence in the paint and a vertical threat at the cup to enhance Luka's skills even more?
A point who knows his role. Ja loves setting guys up, always looking to pass him.
To the inside. And it's out of bounds. Nice touch by Doncic.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Powell, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. And Morant's got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. 6-point game. Last time they met was in Memphis.
Well, if they want to avoid the outcome of that first meeting, they'll need to be stronger on the glass. They were completely outmatched in the last one.
Well, you have to believe the coaching staff made that a point of emphasis. Better aggressiveness, better intensity on the backboards.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Outside, Bain to the middle. Here's Jackson. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
And I like seeing Jackson use that length on the offensive glass. You don't have to be the most physical guy when you have a wingspan like that.
Now here's Powell. Prime time, the pass to Green. And the pass to Doncic. Just 4 to shoot. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Kicks it to Hardaway. Another 3 for Dallas.
Well, Tim Hardaway Jr. is known as a scorer. Knocks down the long-distance look right there.
Inside, Adams. And Adams with the slam.
Well, this is the kind of pass that gets everyone excited. It's also how you build great team chemistry.
In terms of entertainment factor, can any current player top Ja Morant? I mean, we've seen Ja with some vicious in-game throwdown. And if you look at this first half, overall, they've just had the better shot selection.
And I think, obviously, we see the execution and the willingness to make the next pass so important.
And so it's Memphis with it. The Mavericks making the shot. Brooks, the pass to Adams. Out to the right wing. The three from Morant. It's not going to go for him. Now the Mavericks take it the other way. Hardaway finds Green. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Morant with the steal. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Bain, no good.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
To the right side. Here's Primetime. Good as Green picking up the assist. 14 points for Primetime.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
And so it's Dallas. Welcome back to Noche Latina, celebrating the Latin culture and their love for the game of basketball. It just keeps growing. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Dallas.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
Primetime is out there with Maxi Kleber. Then there's Reggie Bullock, and it's Finney Smith in at the 3 spot. So that's who Dallas starts the second with. And you see players trying to get the officials to blow the whistle. Were players in your day, Greg, falling down as much as they seem to be doing now?
Oh, it's way more common now. And let's face it, it's a copycat league. All the whistles slow the game down. I just love to see them let a little bit more go.
Now here's Dinwiddie. Pass to Finney Smith. The tray drills the three-pointer. Finney Smith's got the lead up to 13 now for the Mavs.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Up their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, D.A.?
Hey, Kevin. Well, Primetime in the last game against Memphis was dominant. He finished with 57 points, and that was just the start of it. He wound up with a triple-double in what was quite a display for him. It's rare to see any player put up numbers like that. It's likely a game he'll always remember. Kevin?
All right, David, thanks. It's going to be interesting to see how he follows up that performance.
Yeah, he was the driving force behind that victory, but each night comes with different challenges.
What you love about this guy, though, is even when the defense adjusts to what he's doing, he'll make an adjustment right back. He is always ready with a counter.
Passes it to Finney Smith. In the corner, it's Dinwiddie. Pass to Primetime. From 8, and it's Dallas with another.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
The Grizzlies trail by 17. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And there's the pass to Concho. Outside Williams to stop the run. Primetime grabs the board.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
And out of bounds as Memphis gains possession. And some changes here for the Mavericks. JaVale McGee comes in for Maxi Kleber. Robinson is subbed in for Reggie Bullock. And the Grizzlies also with the sub. Jackson, he's checked in for Tillman. Now here's Jones. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Got a hand on it. Pass to Primetime. Here's Dinwiddie. And the layup's good off the glass. Dinwiddie's got his first bucket of the night.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Passes to Holmes.
2 minutes.
To the paint. That's tipped. Here's Finney Smith. He averages about 5 points a game. Primetime's shot is good.
He nailed 2 from distance in the opening period. Now gets this one.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Timeout called, the Grizzlies. You talk about a defensive menace. That's Dorian Finney-Smith.
He has a knack for coming up with a big defensive play. Often lines up against the opponent's most important offensive player.
For some changes, Josh Green's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith, and Doncic is subbed in for Dinwiddie. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Adams, he's checked in for Rashad Holmes. Dylan Brooks comes in for Williams. Baines checked in for John Concho. And it's John Morant in for Tyus Jones. And here are the Mavericks now, following the miss by John Morant.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Now, here's Bane. Looking at the numbers, he's averaging about 20.5 points a game. To the middle. And there's Green on the assist by Doncic.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Last game for the Mavericks, they picked up the W against the Grizzlies in Memphis. Pass to Bane. Back to Morant. Outside, Bane. They could use a bucket. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
You want to talk about a perfect performance? He hasn't missed a shot all night. Incredible.
Morant passes to Bane. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Trying to find Jackson. He's got it now. That one's good. Maybe that'll get him going after a 2-for-6 start.
And that is quickly becoming Jackson's domain. He is such a strong finisher in the paint.
Doncic outside. For the three. Another three for Dallas.
A lot to like about the way they're playing right now, but still plenty of time left.
You do like that the offense is humming along. They're putting in the effort.
And so it's the Dallas Mavericks with a massive lead of 30 points here at
Grizzlies, 11.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Really an incredible game from primetime.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
And let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
Kicking off the second half, here's Taylor Jenkins's 5. The wingmen are Bane and Brooks. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Morant in at the point guard. Dallas has gone off with a three-pointer tonight. They're a perfect 7 of 7. Here's prime time. The shot will not fall. And so it's Bane with it. He'll bring it up for Memphis. Brooks feeling it out a bit. Now the pass to Adams. Fades away. And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Dallas making a switch here. Powell's checked in. 6 to shoot. And the shot is good. Morant's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the Grizzlies. Up top, Doncic. Guarded by Morant. Doncic passes to primetime. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got 3 assists now in this one.
Luka Doncic made it known early in his career he is one of the best passers in the NBA.
Well, technical fouls have been an issue for Luka Doncic since he entered the league.
First of all, you love his passion, but I think we've seen real progress in this regard, and that's because you understand if you're Luka Doncic, you need to play high minutes for your team.
Primetime, the pass to Hardaway. Over Bane. Again, the Mavericks score.
Well, this guy is so clever at figuring out ways to capitalize. When Tim Hardaway Jr. has it, he wants to score it.
Back to Morant. Pass to Jackson. Out to Morant. Primetime grabs the board. Primetime's got rebound number 8 now on the night. And that one drops for him. Primetime's got 4 points this quarter.
Boy, that's 3 for 4 this half. You like that they're starting with a little bit of extra energy. Nice.
Morant kicks to Adams. Brooks up on top. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And there's a flexibility to Brooks's game. He can play a specific role for you, or he could be a high-usage guy. It really depends on what a team needs from night to night.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Green. Reggie Bullock comes in for Hardaway. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Doncic. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Adams. Tillman comes in for Jaren Jackson. Concho is checked in for Bain. And Jones subbed in for John Morant.
Well, that's just a good possession. Dorian Finney-Smith moving the ball. He's been working on that aspect of his game.
Jones, the pass to Brooks. Here's
2 minutes
Tillman.
remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
We've got 1:55 left in the third. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Passes it to Concho. Now Williams. Teardrop shot. He takes it up and lays it in. Williams has got his first 2 points of the night.
Well, the touch and the focus. What a pretty move in the lane.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
I'll tell you, the team is simply riding the hot hand. This guy has been lights out.
Memphis moving that ball around. Here's Conchar. He's guarded by Bullock. Nobody near Williams. Good on the three-point shot. Williams has got 5 points now this quarter.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
For Dallas, they've gotten 6 of their 7 shots to go down in this quarter. What a fantastic start to the half. 44 seconds left to play here in the third. Another 3 for Dallas.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Holmes kicks to Williams. Pass to Tillman. Primetime grabs the board. Primetime's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Dinwiddie against Jones. Dinwiddie passes to Primetime. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Memphis ball.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Mavericks ahead. They finish off the third quarter with a massive 16-0. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. We've got Duncan Robinson Howell is out there at prime time. Then there's Harden. And it's Finney Smith in at the 3, the small forward. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Oh, glad we got a chance to check out that fantastic drive one more time.
And a drive like that one can be a knockout punch. Great finish at this juncture.
Howell against Holmes. Fades. It's rebounded by Dallas. Primetime's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Hardy passes to Primetime. From deep. Williams with the steal. And now in transition, here's Williams. Here we go. That shot misses. So the Mavericks will take it the other way. After this one, they're off to San Antonio to take on the Spurs. It's game 1 of a 3-game road trip. Here's Primetime. Lets it go from 14. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
And he hasn't forced much tonight. I love the efficiency he's giving to them.
About a minute and a half through the 4th quarter now. Conchar, the pass to Holmes. And here's Jones. 5 to shoot. He takes it in. The shot's good.
Tyus Jones.
And here's Hardy. The pass to Finney Smith. 2nd minute off the clock now in the 4th. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen. Doris, the NBA keeps talking about the idea